Hi people of the internet. This is going to be my Crisis Core review. Recently I bought Crisis Core, as you can tell because it's right here. And I've been very excited about playing it and whatnot, and today I finished it. I am done with Crisis Core now, except for maybe going back and doing all the missions and that kind of stuff, because I haven't done them all. I did most of them, but there are a few that I've missed because I was just too busy with the story. But yes, I finished the story mode today, and oh my god, I'm broken. It's so amazing. I mean, I've watched Crisis Core so many times, like just, the cutscenes and everything that people have put together on YouTube. Well done to them, because that must take a while. But I've watched it so many times, and I've watched the ending, and yes, I have cried. I have been affected by it. But today, when I finished Crisis Core, I can't even explain how... I can't even think of a word now, but I can't explain... Shut up, Facebook! How much this game has affected my life. Which sounds weird and pathetic, but it's true. Shut up! That didn't happen. Don't need to know. But yes. The ending, I'm not going to tell you it, but I cried. And I had snot and bleh, which my face was bleh, even worse than it is now, and I just got out the shower. Trying to get it so it's not glaring all the time. There we go, I'll just leave it there. But yeah, the ending is very sad, and after the credits there is a little scene that leads into Final Fantasy VII, which is amazing. The scene and the game. But it'll say, like, to be continued in Final Fantasy VII, and it's just amazing, and I want to play Final Fantasy VII now. Not now, but, as soon as I can get my hands on it. I'm going to buy it from Amazon, I think, maybe next week. But yes, this is supposed to be a review of Crisis Core, and I'm just talking about everything but. But yeah, you start off, you play through, as a character called Zack Fair, who is amazing, and he doesn't really know what he wants to do. All he knows is he wants to become a hero. And Angeal tells him, because Angeal is his mentor, Angeal tells him to embrace his dreams, and that is, that's the only thing I'm going to tell you guys. Just embrace your dreams if you want to become a hero. That kind of thing. But yeah, Angeal ends up... I don't even want to tell you, because this spoiler... Fuck it, I'll put spoilers in the title. Angeal ends up being, like, all corrupted and stuff because of what happened to him and all that stuff with the Project G and Genova and all that kind of stuff. I've just said stuff a lot. And Zack eventually has to kill him, kind of thing. And Zack gets given the Buster Sword, which is seen there. It's stuck in the ground right now, but yeah. And when he does, his whole look changes, but he kind of understands... Don't you dare walk in front of the camera, I swear to God. Stay. Yeah, that's what I thought. My cat's right there, and I was just... walk in front of the camera, I'll kill you. But he kind of starts to understand what his life is about, how it is in Soldier, how it is in Shinra, how they basically mess around with you. I've just realised this is the worst review ever, but who cares? It's a review, isn't it? My Buster Sword is in the background, you can't really see it, but I'll show you after. And yeah, just... He realises that he wants to become a hero, he wants to help people, he wants to be a good guy, and he kind of struggles throughout the game. When Cloud comes into it, it gets better, because yeah, he kind of has a best friend. But the ending is very sad, because Zack is killed, and you play as him. So it's kind of like, what are you doing? You just killed my character. What's that? But yeah, it is an amazing game. If you have a PSP, just go friggin' buy it. My PSP broke when I was halfway through this, and I had to borrow my friend's, which is right. Ow. Oops. Which is right here. It's still in good condition, Adam. I didn't break it or anything, so there you go. You can have that back on Saturday. Yeah. But yes, and then I had to, because my PSP broke. I don't even know what happened to it, but have I gone over the time? No, definitely not. But my PSP broke while I was halfway through the game, and I was so pissed off. But then my friend was like, "Oh, you can borrow mine." I was like, "Yay!" So I did, and I started from the beginning and got back to where I was, which I think was about 9 hours in. Which was annoying. I didn't stop until I freaking reached back there. But yes, I have played Crisis Core all the way through, and it took me, minus all the deaths and all the time that it didn't count because it didn't save and whatnot, 17 hours, 52 minutes, and 19 seconds. That's how long it took me to complete Crisis Core. And I think it's probably been the best 17 hours, 52 minutes, and 19 seconds of my life. This game is amazing. And I know they'll never see this because, but I'd like to thank Square Enix for this game. It's my baby, and I love it. And this game was kind of the reason I wanted to get back into Final Fantasy, which is good. Which also made me buy Advent Children, which is over there. I kind of want to go get it now, just so it can be with Crisis Core. There we go. They're back together again. But yeah. These two things, this film and this game, they're just, I think, the best part of the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. And I know people will disagree with me because Final Fantasy VII is amazing, and I haven't played it yet, but I have watched it all the way through, the walkthrough and everything. But Crisis Core just got to me in a way that nothing else ever has. And I don't know, it's been a good ride. And when I proper got into the whole the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, that's when I bought this film, and it's just amazing. It's been a good ride. So if I really recommend it. Out of 5 stars, I'd give Crisis Core 5 stars. The mechanics are amazing, which is great. The fighting style is also brilliant. I need to stop waving it around. You don't have to wait for the bar to fill up so you can attack. It just, you press it and it goes, which is great. And just the story, 5 out of 5 for the story. The story is amazing. It's a prequel, so it's set 7 years before Final Fantasy VII, and which is why right at the end of Crisis Core, after the credits, you get this little scene where it has Cloud on top of the train, which is leading into Final Fantasy VII, and then it will say to be continued in Final Fantasy VII. I wonder how many people say that many times in one day. Seriously, a lot. I kind of really felt sorry for Genesis by the end of this game because it just seemed like he'd kind of been corrupted in a way. I think all of them had been corrupted by Shinra, but it's just what the hell. And Sephiroth fogged off halfway through. It was where the hell have you gone? So he disappeared. I had to kill Angeal, which is depressing because he's my favourite character in it, except for Zack, obviously. Reno got a tiny scene at the end, which was great, which made me happy. And the parts with Aerith were freaking depressing. Go away, low battery. Because it turned out that she had sent Zack letters, and he'd been gone for 4 years, and he never got any of the letters except for the very last one that she was sending. And he was trying to get back to her, and the Shinra army got to him before the Turks did, because the Turks were trying to save him, and Cloud. And the Shinra army eliminated him, basically. They annihilated him, they shot him to shit. But yeah, seriously, if you have a PSP, play this game. It is really worth the money. I think it's quite rare now because I don't think they're making them anymore, obviously. But you can buy it on Amazon, relatively cheap. You can buy it on eBay, I imagine, other places too. But I got mine from Amazon. Amazon is good. That's the back of the case too, if you wanted to know. It's the UMD. Shiny. And that's the menu. That's just the inside of the box. But yeah, if you have a PSP, go and buy it. It's amazing. It's really worth the money. You really should, and you'll really enjoy it too. Even if you're not into Final Fantasy at all, just try this game out, and you might even get into it. Bex wasn't into it. I got her to watch Advent Children. She kind of likes it now. Trying to get her to buy this, but yeah, this is going to reside on my shelf until I play it again. Because I will be playing it again, definitely, but not yet, because my hands are killing me from all the button pressing. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this terrible review. I'm sorry, I'm bad at reviews. And I've gone over the time. Wonderful! This is my Buster Sword, which I'm, whoa, made because of the game. It's still not quite finished. But this is basically it. And I have to go because the phone is ringing. But yes, I will see you guys later. Have fun.